X-Chara. Sounds pretty interesting and I kinda want it, so I'm gonna have it. So if you've already known Chara for a little bit, just like another game where Chara's like some sort of super evil glitch character, I really don't know because I'm stupid. So anyways, to get X-Chara, first we're going to need Chara, but before we need Chara, we're going to need Shadow. Anyways, just like the last few times, we're gonna come on over to the shop, see if we can make it over there. Come on. There we go. Easy. Then once you're here, we're gonna go over here, and then we're going to buy Shadow. Alright, don't you have this obnoxiously loud stand? We're going to be needing a heart. And I just so happen to have one in my bank. Alright, anyways, when you have your little red heart, you're just gonna go ahead and use it. So, boom. Alright, and now you got Chara, you know, SSS. But this is just a start. Also, if you guys are curious, the next item we're going to be needing is something called a X-Soul. And the spawn rate on the X-Soul is actually 1 in a 25% chance every 25 minutes. Alright, now once you finally manage to play for a few hours on 2 different VIP servers, and you finally find it, you can actually use it. Alright, now that we're ready, we're gonna get our soul out, and we're gonna use it. Oh my goodness, that is loud. Alright, so when we first use it, this is what we look like. We have a giant sword, knife, kitchen knife. I think you cut steaks with this or something like that. By the way, it's like super late for me right now because I just had to push myself so far to find this stupid item, but I finally got it. It might have been worth it. I mean, I got a giant knife, so I mean, who wouldn't want a giant knife? Anyways, here's a screenshot of all of the moves that are for X-Chara. Also, I have no idea what the stats are because my thing is always broken, I swear. Like, earlier when I showed you Chara's stats, they were working fine, but these just aren't working. Alright, anyways, we have our first move, and it is called Code Stab. Alright, so when we use it, it makes our enemy slower for 2 seconds, and this is what it looks like. Alright, so put the little X on their face. So I'm guessing for the amount that the X is on their face, they're moving slow. And I don't really have any friends, so I can't really test it because testing it on my alt might take too long. So I guess you're just gonna have to believe me on this one. Anyways, this next one is called Knife Uppercut. And you know, I think I should go to these dummies over here for it. Alright, so when I press R... Oh, you good? I couldn't even tell how much damage that was. Okay, not only that, but I don't even see a cooldown on the right side of my screen, but they may have fixed some of these things. My server's just really old, because ever since the update came out, I've been trying to find it, and, you know, stuff happens. So, alright, now for this one, it's going to be like a double keybind thing. So if you hold Q and you press R, you basically like uppercut them while you're in override mode. Alright, so if I walk up to the dummy, I'll hold Q and R. It uppercuts them and then... Okay. Alright, next up we have something called the Knife Volley. And that's the T ability. So if I walk up to this dude and I press T... Oh! Oh! Oh, that looked like it was painful. Also, whenever I just press Q in general, this thing happens, overwrite. I think I'm too stupid to really know what it does. So this is kind of something you might have to figure out on your own. I don't know if it gives you like a boost or anything, but you have to like hold down Q for it, and it doesn't have a time limit, I think, because I can just press it without it interfering or with any way. Yo, what's wrong with my arm? What are you doing? Though I did notice that if you're like just demolishing somebody, and the more red hot that your knife gets, the more damage it seems to be doing. Like, as you see, my damage keeps going up, and my knife is like burning red hot right now. So it's pretty spicy. Oh, and X-Chara can move in time stop as well. Alright, that had to be a little low for this one, just to test out its full ability. But if you hold down Q and E, you can actually heal yourself. I don't know like the cooldown on it or anything because I don't have a gosh dang cooldown screen. But yeah, that's pretty neat. It didn't heal too much HP, just a little bit. But you know, I mean, some heals better than no heal. Alright, so our F ability is called Cold Run, and apparently it does... Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna try that F ability again. Okay, it knocks him really high in the sky, but I really can't see how much damage it does. Alright, well... Oh, that did 80 damage. I saw it. Yeah, that did 80 damage. Very nice, very nice. Alright, this next one is called Bone Graveyard. I think I've seen this before, but I don't remember. So for this one, you have to press H and... Oh, those are some cool looking bones. They're like red and white. All right, so I was just testing it around a little bit, and it turns out it does do damage. It's just like so small you can't even tell, because it doesn't even tell you the damage it does. It just does a little amount of HP, as you saw by his health just going down. All right, next up we have the Gaster Blaster, and it's like a mini version of Sans from what I've seen. But for this one, we have to press B, so we just aim it. Oh, that shot really fast. And that also sounded wrong. But yeah, if I try and get a better point of view, yeah, it doesn't tell you how much HP it takes off. It's just a little bit. I wish it was more specific. Cough, cough. All the devs watching. Yeah, you can aim this one. So it's omnidirectional, which is obviously very nice. I mean, who doesn't love an ability that's omnidirectional? And can it shoot through buildings? It sure can. Holy crap. Can it shoot into Mars? Yes, it can. And the range on it? Well... Oh my goodness. What? Whoa. That was actually way more range than I thought it would have. All right, so let's see how far I can... Whoa. Bro, that just reached like across the map. Hold on, let me go a little further back. By the way, if you hold Q and you press V, you can also like teleport. Nothing new. It's on most stands, but Q and V is what you use to teleport. Anyway, so I'm using my Gaster Blaster. I'm looking at the shop. It still went to the shop. That is probably the most long-range weapon that I've seen on a character that's not like a gun or something like that. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but hey, who am I to complain? Also, I just refreshed my server, and apparently they fixed the thingies on the side, because I was very curious on what they were earlier. So now you can go into your own server so you can test out the abilities for yourself. You can just double check what every cooldown is if that's something that you like to do. Also, from what I've seen, that there are 3 poses for X-Chara. And I'll just go ahead and show you guys what those 3 are. All right, so this is the first one. Red sword, red knife, looking pretty nice. All right, this is the second one. Also, these are new animations. These came out like within the new servers like 2 hours ago. Okay, that is loud. And then this is also the same pose as the one before this. It's just different music, so not really much to change there. Anyways, if you guys think that I should do some like PvP or 1v1 with like X-Chara or anything like that, I'm very curious to see what you guys would say, so definitely let me know in the comments. I mean, like, come on, I don't ask for much, do I? Like, I barely even asked you guys to subscribe. Anyways, that's about it for this X-Chara video, so I'll see you all in the next one, so adios.